Moles are rarely seen by humans, as they live primarily underground and surface only occasionally. They're not dangerous or aggressive, but can ruin the aesthetics of your property and can become a homeowner's nightmare. Although moles are carnivores and do not eat plants, their burrowing activities can destroy your vegetation and landscaping. They can also do severe damage to the root systems of your flowers and plants. Because moles love to feast on earthworms, they can rob your other plants of the many benefits earthworms provide for healthy soil and roots. Mole yard damage. Despite being a relatively small animal, only ranging between 4 to 6 inches in length, the mole can do a lot of damage to your property, lawn, and landscaping. Moles are capable of creating tunnels at the astonishing rate of 15 feet per hour, utilizing large front claws to handle the excavation. Small but mighty, these animals burrow mere inches below the surface of your property, looking for grubs, worms, or other insects on which to dine. The burrowing will result in a series of raised ridges in the yard. Often a mound of dirt will be a telltale sign of a deep tunnel where moles have dug down even further. You may not even realize that you're dealing with a mole infestation until you notice the ridges. Our process. In our line of business, Armadillo Wildlife can generally rely on live cage trapping to get rid of pests and unwanted intruders. However, because of the mole's habit of living underground, the trapping process is a bit more challenging and requires a different method. Phase 1. Armadillo Wildlife begins each extraction effort by performing a comprehensive inspection of your property. We will identify burrows and tunnels, and once we fully understand the problem, we will provide you with a thorough action plan which will outline our strategy for getting rid of the moles. Phase 2. Once you fully understand our course of action, we will get to work trapping the moles. Traps are set at the entrance to each identified tunnel. Phase 3. Once the moles are extracted, the tunnels will start to collapse and cut off the ventilation to the tunnels. This action makes the tunnels and burrows less hospitable to any newly arriving moles. Phase 4. Armadillo Wildlife will perform a second inspection before we close your extraction project. This inspection will ensure that tunnels are sealed off and collapsed, rendering them useless to opportunistic animals. After we leave, although some do-it-yourself home remedies are floating around, there is no truly effective way to repel moles from your property. If you have a mole infestation, it's necessary to trap and remove them to deal with the problem. However, once the moles are gone, there are several ways which you can prepare your yard to make it unattractive to new moles. It may help to maintain a low grass height and to harden your soil to discourage digging. As moles prefer overgrown areas and moist and loose dirt, these two methods may encourage them to find a more palatable habitat. Learn more. If you have an evident mole problem on your property, there's no time to waste. Moles move quickly and can damage your lawn at a remarkable pace. Therefore, it's necessary to call in assistance as soon as you notice the ridges and molehills. Armadillo Wildlife is proud to serve the Fort Wayne community, as well as Warsaw, Auburn, Angola, Syracuse, and other surrounding areas. For more expert information about moles, mole trapping, and mole exclusion, call on the professionals at Armadillo Wildlife.